Forget everything you think you know about band t-shirts and celebrity merchandise, because Kendrick Lamar's approach to clothing is on an entirely different level. This isn't about cheap cotton with flashy logos or quick money-making schemes that you see everywhere. No, this is something much deeper and more significant. Wearing his apparel isn't just a way to show you enjoy his music, it's like sharing a secret, a code that only those who truly understand can decode. His style communicates quietly, but when it does, everyone pays attention. By the way, welcome to Celebrity Hip Hop Showroom, where hip hop and celebrity drama never sleep, so hit that subscribe button so you never miss the mess. Let's get into it. I remember when the Damn era launched. While other artists bombarded us with bright neon colors and loud graphics, trying to broadcast their success, Kendrick took a different route. He presented a stark, minimalist design in red and white, a bold statement with just the word, damn, on a sturdy cotton shirt that felt almost indestructible. Wearing that shirt made you feel less like a fan and more like a participant in the movement he was addressing in his lyrics. It transcended mere merchandise. It became a uniform for reflection. That was the moment I realized this wasn't just about selling products. It was a wearable declaration of beliefs. The way he released it was brilliant, a masterclass in controlled chaos. There were no extravagant launch parties or endless stock. It just appeared and vanished quickly. If you missed out, you missed a piece of history and were left scrolling through blurry online images, regretting not seizing the moment. It taught you an important lesson. With Kendrick, you have to be prepared, because the message won't wait for you. The key distinction lies in intention. While many artists sell merchandise simply because they can, Kendrick shares stories out of necessity. Consider the depth he infuses into his music, the way he explores humanity, the streets, politics, and pain. It's all present, every ounce of truth. That same depth and significance is woven into his merchandise. Take PG Lang, for instance. It's not just Kendrick Lamar the rapper, it's PG Lang as a concept, a collective, and a mission he has been quietly developing. The designs often feature a small, almost discreet logo, a triangle, a circle, or a barely visible name. Because the essence lies in the subtlety. If you're in the know, you understand. It's akin to a secret handshake shared in a dimly lit alley, not for the casual observer, but for the true fans. People might stop you on the street, not to inquire about the brand, but to share a slow nod and a knowing look, an unspoken recognition. I see you, we're on the same wavelength. That kind of connection is what propels the narrative forward and keeps you engaged in the unfolding drama of his next steps. Now, let's discuss quality, as this is where the street appreciates craftsmanship. When you buy a shirt from another celebrity, it often twists, fades, and looks like it was pulled from a dumpster after just a few washes. But Kendrick's apparel? It's made differently. It features heavyweight cotton that hangs well and feels substantial, almost like armor. The stitching is precise, and the prints don't peel. They integrate into the fabric like ink on skin. Wearing one of those hoodies creates a tangible link to his philosophy, prioritizing quality over quantity and meaning over flash. It stands in stark contrast to fast fashion. These items are designed to age gracefully, to develop a patina, and to share your own story alongside his. You wear it for years, and the fading becomes a mark of pride, evidence that you experienced that time with him as the soundtrack to both the struggles and victories. It's a silent, powerful resistance against the disposable culture we're drowning in. What keeps the suspense alive is the scarcity, the way he deliberately pulls back the curtain, gives you a peek, and then slams it shut. He doesn't flood the market like he's trying to catch up on rent. He curates. He drops limited runs that feel like artifacts the minute they hit the digital shelf. You're sitting there, hitting refresh, heart pounding, knowing you have a 60-second window to click buy before the whole size run evaporates into the ether. It's a high-stakes game, a competition with thousands of other devoted fans who understand the value of owning a moment of his consciousness. And when you actually secure that order, that rush of victory, it's incomparable. You didn't just buy a shirt, you won a lottery. That feeling keeps the flow alive, keeps you on edge for the next whisper of a release. You know when he does decide to drop something, it's not going to be fluff, it's going to be essential. The real heart of the matter, the thing that makes the story so juicy and compelling, is that his merch is a conversation starter that never needs to speak. It carries the weight of Compton, the intellectual fire of his verses, the quiet confidence of a man who understands his power. When you see someone in A to Pimp a Butterfly era tee, the vintage-looking one, maybe with that iconic album cover subtly printed, you don't see a logo. You see a walking statement about the complex history of Black America, about jazz, about funk, about pain and resilience. It's political, it's historical, it's cultural. It's fashion as anthropology. It's not about a brand's aesthetic, it's about a human being's soul, laid bare on cotton and fleece. And that's a dangerous, electric thing to wear. It invites questions, it demands respect, and sometimes, it can even cause friction because truth, especially the truth Kendrick tells, is rarely comfortable. He's an artist who constantly evolves, and his collections track that evolution perfectly. Look at the early, more rough-around-the-edges pieces versus the polished, almost cryptic designs of the recent drops. It's a visual autobiography. You can trace his growth from the hungry kid to the elder statesman, the Pulitzer Prize winner. That continuity, that commitment to the narrative, is what makes the pieces grow more iconic with time. They don't fade into the background like a seasonal trend. They become classics, instantly recognizable signifiers of a particular moment in music and culture. A simple hat becomes a relic. A tour tee becomes a map of a collective experience. The drama lies in the realization that every piece you own is appreciating, not just in dollar value, but in cultural significance. You're holding a piece of history, and the suspense is waiting to see which period he's going to open up next, which new truth he's going to embroider onto a hoodie. This is why wearing Kendrick's merch isn't about fashion at all. It's about joining a community of consciousness. It's about expressing a mindset, one that values growth, awareness, and purpose over superficiality. You pull on that hoodie and you feel the weight of his legacy, the struggle, the triumph, the constant search for higher ground. It's a powerful, highly engaging experience because it transcends the transactional nature of buying clothes. It's a declaration that you care about the message, the artistry, and the intention behind what you consume. It's streetwise, raw storytelling wrapped around your body. It keeps the flow alive because you feel like you're carrying a secret, a heavy truth that only you and the millions of others who are paying attention truly understand. The clothes are merely the vessel for a profound, ongoing story. They are proof that style can, and should, speak truth, powerfully and without reservation. The biggest cliffhanger, the one that keeps everyone watching and waiting, is what silent, shattering truth will he drop on us next. You just know it's coming, and when it does, the whole world will stop to listen, even to the whispers stitched in cotton. The silence of the garment is the loudest roar on the block, and that's the ultimate power play. It's about meaning over marketing, always. He never begs for attention, yet he commands it all. That is the raw, undeniable pull of this entire movement. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.